Hi there everyone. Today we're just gonna go driving and I'll be pointing out any tips that could be useful to you. Now I've got a lot of videos on YouTube and all these videos are showing you how to do just about any topic you need to learn as far as getting your driver's license. So we're gonna get going and I'll just comment on things as we go along. Now if you need to get a full list of topics easily on YouTube, all you have to do is go to YouTube and type in the search bar, or you can talk to your phone and ask for the topic that you need, such as if you wanted to do, say, or learn how to do parallel parking, you just have to talk to your phone and say driving buddy, that's BUDDY system, and then you say parallel parking. So you'd say driving buddy system parallel parking, or let's say it's 3-point turn, you would say driving buddy system 3-point turn. Whatever topic, you put driving buddy system and the topic, then it will bring up a lot of topics. Okay, so for today we're gonna go driving. I guess this will be a long lesson, so you should get a few pointers. Now if my battery dies, I don't expect it to die, but it's a possibility. So if the video stops suddenly, again, don't hate me, just like whatever you've heard or seen, and give me thumbs up and subscribe. Okay, all right, so we're gonna get going. The car is already on, so now I place my right foot on the brake pedal. I release my parking brake. No, I push. For this car you push to release the parking brake. And then for this car, this is the gear shift, so I put to drive and I'll just lower this. Okay, so maybe you can see the flashes. And then I have to signal to leave, so I put the left signal on, check my rear view mirror, well, check around, make sure everything is clear, check my left shoulder, and then if it's clear, I ease off the brake and we get going. Okay, just ahead you can see the flashing overhead light. It's actually a stop sign, but the flashing overhead light reinforces the stop sign, and I stop as soon as I don't see the white line right there. Now this is only a two-way, so I have to make sure it's safe there and there, and you can see cars are approaching from the left. There's another one. Now it's safe, left, right, then I can proceed. And the speed here is about 40 kilometers an hour, so I'm right on 40 right now. Check every intersection, and it's always left, right, because we drive on the right hand side of the road in Canada and the US, so it's left, right. Okay, we've got a stop sign and a white line. When you don't see the line, you stop. Now you see it, now you don't. Stop completely. It's a four-way, no one else here, just check left, right, and proceed. Now there's a vehicle in front of us, so I can put my left signal on, so anyone behind me will know that I'm moving over to the left, then cancel it and repeat, put the signal on to the right. Now right turn at the stop sign, signal to the right, there's a white line, so the front bumper stops behind that white line, but I can't see anything, so I inch up until I can see, and it's not safe. There's a garbage truck there and another vehicle just overtaking the garbage truck. Now it's safe. No, it's not really, but I'm taking this real fast. Okay, and we're making a left at the lights, so I got my left signal on, and we end up in the first lane, which is called the passing lane. Then you signal to the right, mirror blind spot to the right, and move to the right. Now the speed is 40 and I'm doing 62. That's no darn good. Okay, so I'm down to 51. I'm gonna get down to 40. Okay, now it says 50 begins. So I'm at 43. Now I'm at 50. Lights ahead are red at the moment. And I've got a big truck in front of me. So I still have to follow the rule. When I don't see where the tire makes contact with the roadway, then it's right there. Enough space, so if that truck died right there, I'd have sufficient room. I could still get even closer. Even like that, I'd have sufficient room to go there or make a lane change to the left. Okay, the lights have turned green. Now this truck is blocking my view, but there's a set of lights there. So I just have to keep my distance just in case it turns red. Now I can see that it's still green, so I proceed. Okay, the speed limit here is 80 kilometers an hour. It starts right here. See the sign? 80 kilometers an hour. And as you drive along, remember, always check your rear view mirror so you know what's going on behind you, and also check the side mirrors. Now notice I'm holding my steering wheel at the 9 and 3 position. Remember, that is how you hold the steering wheel when you're on a driving test. You cannot drive with one hand or have your hand up here or inside there. Nothing like that. This is how they want it. Now we all know that once you have your license, you're gonna hold it any way you wish. But at least you should know the proper way of holding the steering wheel. Alright, I'm doing 93 in an 80 zone. That's no good. I'm breaking the law. They say you should drive to keep up with traffic, but when I see that they're doing 100 in an 80 zone, I'm not doing 100 with them. I'll be doing like 80, 85, because I know the cop's not gonna pull you over for going 2 or 3 over. But at 10 or more, you're guaranteed to get pulled over if there's a police officer ahead. Okay, I'm doing 83, and see that car just flew past me. So you know they're breaking the law. Alright, so about 600 meters ahead, I'll be turning to the right. So I'm on this street, and now I'm gonna be branching off, going on to another street. See that sign? It's warning me there are traffic lights ahead. Okay, so I'm gonna be making a right turn. Exit right, so signal, check mirror, check right shoulder, then I get into the right turn lane. And here, I'm gonna have to yield right of way to traffic coming that way. So I get around the bend, and I check to the left, nobody's there. But this lane ends, so I have to get out. So signal left, check, and accelerate to get over there. Speed limit is again 80. plenty. Better back off. I don't want to get caught speeding. But it's tempting, you know, when you have your license. All of this stuff, you don't want to be doing it on your driving test. But right now I'm doing 89. But look at those vehicles. They're doing about 100. And the idea is to keep up with traffic. So, well, I shouldn't be saying this, but it's a fact. If they're speeding and I'm close to them, I'm doing 100, the police officer gonna pull the first vehicle over, and then I'll have enough time to slow down. That's a little trick. It seems to work, but I don't want to do that. But if I have a big gap here, they're doing 100 and I'm doing 110 to catch up to them, the police officer could get me and they get away with doing 100 and they catch me doing 110. So be careful. You have to know what to do. Alright? So I see over the hill there's nothing there. So I'm gonna go a little bit faster. Oh, you hear that engine go? Alright, so this is the curb lane. And I don't have to go anywhere because I'm doing my speed. I'm at 88 in an 80 zone. And that's fine. But remember, there's that lane, that's a passing lane. I can go there anytime I want. But since I'm not being held up by the vehicle in front, there's no need for me to go over there. Okay, ahead you can see that yellow sign with the black lines, meaning this lane is ending, so I have to get out. Signal left, check mirror and blind spot, and I get out. Don't wait until you're running out of, like, see that car down there? They're running out of road space before they exit the lane. That's crazy driving, and if you were on a driving test and you did that, you fail for sure, right? As soon as you see that sign suggesting that the right lane ends, you want to signal, check, and get over. Don't do like that driver. That's crazy. Okay. Well, I think I'll end this video because it's just straight driving. Yeah, a lot of things could happen just driving straight, but as far as tips, I pointed out the tips, you know, as we went along, as I drove along. So there's nothing much here. Well, except for this sign which suggests that it's a deer crossing. So at night time you'll find deer crossing the road. Alright? And those are signs that you should look out for when you're driving at night, because that's when the wildlife, they're all over the roads, especially if you're in the country areas. You're not in the city, you're in the country areas. That's when you most likely will run into wildlife. Okay, so as I said, I think it makes sense to end this video. So again, check out because all those videos, they're driving test videos. They're designed for your driving test. And the time it takes you to do certain things like your parallel parking, 3-point turns, your grade parking, they're all designed so you can do it in the couple minutes that they allow. Within the couple minutes they allow you to do each topic on the driving test. So go ahead, go watch them. Remember, Driving Buddy System